Hello everybody, welcome back to Gamebit Digital. We are trying out today a little bit of Seraph. Seraph is in early access and it has been sitting in my Steam tray for a little bit, so I thought we would jump into it because it's early access, and on the site we don't really cover early access stuff for a litany of reasons, but we'll kind of reserve that for the YouTube space here before a full review. So this is Seraph. Let's get started. Press A to start, and let's do that now. Okay, play. New game. Standard. Okay, so I did play a little bit of this in preparation for this, about, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes just to kind of get an understanding of it. When I got the game, it kind of looked like a twin-stick shooter, but it is not. It is more in the style of a regular side-scrolling action game. Okay. I'm pretty sure I hit new game. Didn't I? Or did I hit continue? I don't know. Whatever. Let's start from here. So, I can feel the presence of another... No. No, this is clearly continuing. Okay. So, since we're here, this is fine. We can start. So you shoot the bad guys die. That's the game. It's got a very futuristic aesthetic. We've been stuck in this kind of underground base since we started. It's kind of been dragging on here. This is, I want to say, about the 5th stage. We just picked up this rifle at the end of the last stage. So your job, so far as I can tell, come on, is to kill all the bad guys. You kill the lieutenants, they drop some shards for you. You get those shards, you take them to the exit. Pretty standard stuff. You get a little bit of an array of weapons so far. You have your automatic pistols that never run out of ammo. You have some other pistols that do run out of ammo, and the rifle that we have so far. I'm sure there is more than that. But what makes the game interesting is that you don't actually target anything. The character, or the game itself, will auto-target anything around you. You do have some control. You can tell her to target something else and it will stay locked on. And that is helpful in boss situations, but I found that it's pretty smart enough to know just to target the nearest thing around you. You can jump, you can double jump. There you go. You can stick to walls and slide down. You can also dash in any direction. You're trying to collect all these gems. Switch. No, it's better. So there's weapon lockers to pick up. But you can dash. You also have abilities. That is to kill people, not to do what I just did. You have one that shoots projectiles kind of back and enemies back, kind of throws them. Get this other weapon now. The other one's out. And then X does some sort of like angel maneuver that allows you to take a good chunk of their health. So you really want to favor that dash button, because they will rock you. When you die, you do start at the beginning of the level. You don't have to start completely over. Well, I guess this is the perfect place to show you. And you start back where you entered the stage from. Don't have unlimited continues, but you have a good little amount of them. So far, the game is not a cakewalk. It does like to throw a lot of enemies at you. And it feels, it's responsive. Everything about it is nice. I'm enjoying it immensely. What I don't like, right now, the story, but it's early access, so I'm not really paying attention too much to that. We're here more dealing with gameplay mechanics, because when this does release, if it does release, and we do a full review on it, then we'll focus a little bit more on the story aspect. But it's, you know, right now you're kind of the good guy, but also the bad guy. This is kind of your fault. Aliens and future stuff and weirdness. It's a whole lot of mess. See? So I got a shard, I got an orange crystal, now I gotta go back. But the mechanics of it are actually quite good. This is, of course, a two-dimensional space. There we go. I'm better at that. But you are in 3D as well as the bad guys. This is truly a terrible place. Humans are capable of crafting such suffering. Yes. Did I lose my faith? Suggested it's like, yeah, some religious thing. It's blah. Now the one issue that I have run into with this game, it's 4 minutes, is that it is darn repetitive. And I didn't record the first time around, but this is about, including the tutorial stage, this is about 5 levels in, now the 6th. Which looks exactly the same. Where is everyone? Where are the guards? The rich pilgrims. Gone, consumed by the incursion. So I felt this fitting for them all. And then again, you have to hunt down the demon of Terminus, the champion. So, I mean, it's basically every level is so far rinse and repeat. And that is kind of a shame right now. Yeah, if you don't kill those guys in time, they will get back up, I think. Yeah, but 6 levels in and everything looks exactly the same. Layouts are very, very similar. Very tight spaces. There are some different enemies. This is a different one right here we saw. But they all have the same kind of base look and color scheme, so it's very hard to differentiate one demon from the other, especially class-wise. Also because, and that was a different one there, also because we're moving so fast all the time that becomes sort of a problem. But if you're using your pistols, you have 2 directions you can shoot, so it will target the nearest enemy or the nearest enemies, which is cool. Getting adjusted to this dash is a little weird. You can change your controls. You can customize them as you wish. It recommends you play with a controller, and I'm using the Xbox One controller here. You can play with mouse and keyboard, but it's a little more complicated hand-wise, and it does feel built for a controller, even though it's a PC game. Okay. Am I up? No, I have to check this here. These little buggers are all over the place. And you will also kill some bad guys without even knowing it a lot of the time, because they're just not auto shoot. Other weapons, in fact, all the other weapons that do not have the auto or infinite health or infinite ammo, rather. You do have to shoot individually. It won't just auto shoot. At least I'm pretty sure it won't. There we go. Shoot. And pushing away is very important. Killed. I'm gonna get killed. I'm gonna get killed because I didn't use my dash, because I am not so smart. Yeah, the dash is very important, and I, for some reason... There we go. I always tend to forget I have it. You have 2 charges to use it, and then it recharges. So there is XP, those orbs and stuff, so you can unlock new abilities, new powers, passive effects, as well as buff the ones you have. So it is pretty cool. You see there, you can get yourself stuck in a position like that very easily, where there's no way out and nothing to do. And that sucks. Like, that is a 360-degree push. But if I use B, which is the command I want to use, I See, now I'm trapped in a corner. I'm not going to be able to do much. Go, come on, get out of here. There we go. Good stuff. B is one of my stronger kill attacks, but it only goes straight in front of you. If you notice, this demon looks like the other one, like that guy, just with the longer health bar, and I'm dead again. And I'm playing it on standard. Whatever they told me to pick, I just pick whatever level game offers for me as default. And it's pretty hard. Jasper coin. Oh, okay. And you can equip these coins to do other stuff and buffs and stuff. It's hard. But I haven't played it long enough to know if it's difficult because it's difficult game-wise, like intentionally so, or if the mechanics are making it more difficult. Because it is. They're in time. Come on. It is easy to get trapped and die. It is easy to... Some of those, like their main projectiles, you can fire back with your charge thing. But those purple ones, it doesn't seem like you can. And they will follow you to your death. Difficulty 1.25. I don't know what that means. With each shard I collect, I feel my strength return. Indeed, we have a long way to go. So I have a feeling the next stage is going to look exactly like this one. And you'll see what I mean. Level up. Oh, here's the things you can pick. Okay. Oh, deal 100 holy damage to demons. Protect from single enemy attack. Double jumping near demon with the explosive blast. So let's do that. I believe I picked this last time. I think this is a passive one that just happens. Upgrades. Okay, so you have upgrades. You can. It looks like you can only do them in between levels. Attach shards to oaths. Transmutation. There is crafting, of course, because this is early access. You have to craft. Not sure what this does. Spitfire damage from dual-wielded weapons increases. Let's do that. Common shards to one uncommon shard. Go accuracy. I guess strength. And then I'm out. Alright. Because that gave me 10 extra HP, common 5, 2%. Okay, so each bunch of shards opens up and you can add different things. I gotcha. Okay, I'm out. Alright, transmutation I think is what? Unlock demon sight, allowing Seraph to see and collect various materials. Hold to craft. Okay, so I crafted. Now what? Back. Okay, sure. So I did that. That was a thing. Okay, next level. Play a little bit longer and see what this is all about. It's not, and it's the exact same level again. Something's different here. Yes, discover the fortune's terminus. You'll draw more something. Destruction and death as always. Locate and destroy the demon portals. Okay. So I think I've been here before. Like I said, I did play a little bit, but I honestly cannot tell you if I've been here or not because right from the outset of the game, everything looks identical. Even if you've been following me right now in this, 13, 14 minutes or so since we've been playing, whatever time. Same enemy, same layouts. It's not bad. It's not grabbing you in any way. And I really think a game has about 10 or 15 minutes really to kind of get you excited about what you're doing. Okay, it's just 3 of the same dude. One of them is a dude robot. Shoot him. Go. So those little shards, the green ones, I believe give you health, and I think those can only be found in chests. See that? I don't think there's a range to their projectiles as bad guys either. Well, I think they'll just will keep coming at you until they hit something. That's kind of some bullshit. Okay, so I have to blow that up. So we'll just stand here. Take damage. These guys that are coming. And when you're shooting, you move pretty slow. Which kind of sucks. Okay, so that one's down. There you go. So the push away command will damage enemies. You kind of shove them into a wall or something. And I do think that if you shoot their projectile back at them and it hits, there you go, like that. That was good timing. And also, it does damage them, so it's cool. It just has a slight recharge time. Now, looks like I keep forgetting about the dash. Dash is your most important. And your X command. There we go, that's a life, but not enough. Okay, that was bullshit. Alright, some tainted blood, because why not? I have my assault rifle still. Save that until we get to the boss. But it's very jumpy shooty. That's really it so far. And I'm not opposed to jumpy shooty. It's fun. I mean, side-scrolling beat-em-ups are one of my favorite genres to begin with, so that's cool. But even those games knew their limitations, played to them. Thank you, phone. Played to them, and I mean by mixing up the levels consistently. You may have been on the same like world or area for 1 or 2 levels, but things change and there are lots of colors. This is very just gray. It looks like a Zack Snyder movie right now. Get out of here. See, that projectile was coming from this dude, I guess. See how far it traveled? I mean, that's kind of ridiculous. So you can just be walking down a level and you will run into a projectile from someone that wasn't even close to you. And that's one thing I would change about this. It looks like you only keep 1 extra weapon on you at all times. You've collected a craft item name. That item hasn't been implemented yet. Yeah, this is a different weapon, so I can't just hold the trigger button. Okay. It does seem like enemies will respawn at certain points, but I cannot be sure. Let's get out of here. I feel reality become a fraction brighter with every fountain that I destroy. I work in his name. I see this is how it is. Your actions are for him. Well, of course. So now I don't get it. First she doesn't want to be here, then she does, then she doesn't know, and now she's Jesus baby. I don't get it. Doesn't make sense. Right. So that's Seraph, and we'll stop right here. If this next stage is another brown or gray prison area. Let's see if there's some... Are we below the seas? Lady, we're in the same place we were for the past 4 or 5 levels. Below the seas. What kind of idiotic question is that? It's called the stupid. It's called the we're lazy. That's where we are. I see, kill another champion demon. So it's very, very similar. Now, I like holding the trigger to shoot unlimited, not being able to do so with weapons that have limited ammo capacity, that kind of bugs me because I don't want to have to, you know, if you can kind of hear the controller, I am hitting B every time to jump and to double jump, and I'm also hitting right trigger. Come on. So we can come back. That charge. I'm hitting right trigger to shoot my revolver. This really blows. That could be a setting, that could be changed, but you're doing so many things for such a simple thing. Like, see, I gotta get away, but I also have to shoot, so what do? I don't know. All I know is I'm getting text. Let's kill this guy. No, oh, this is the boss, okay. Now I can hold. And I can't, those purple things, can't shoot them. Can't bloody dodge them that well. And he can shoot both of them. Look at this. Looks like that. He's gonna follow me until he hits something. That I don't like. That I feel like is kind of cheap. And it's funny because it's easier to take out a bad guy with the auto target, but it does so much less damage, so it's more dangerous. There we go. So let's go. I said this would be the last one. It was the same. Let's finish this to the exit. Okay, now I have no idea what's going on. This whole area is now locked, and I'm backed into a corner. This is what happens. Good. Whoa, what is hitting me? What is it? We're locked in here for 34 seconds. And so now this is something I'm not a big fan of. Arbitrary rooms that you have to kill everyone to get out. I'm stuck. I'm dead. I guess, yeah, it's incredibly... The game is incredibly difficult. But I think it's incredibly difficult for the wrong reasons. It feels very cheap. It doesn't really feel like it's skill based. It just feels like we're gonna throw in a bunch of enemies and we are going to fuck up your day. But that could change, you know, as it develops. What if your vessel? What's her name? Talia. She was a devout and dedicated follower. Now you have a buddy. I don't know. We both perish here. Something of our kind. I don't get it. Okay, so we're going to let this load. But it seems like each level is about 3 to 5 minutes so far, so it's not atrocious. But, let's see. Is it going to be another brown or brown-gray prison level? Because if it is, I'm done. Of course, why wouldn't it be? So I feel like this is it. I believe the prison section split is only 5 decks. I feel like we've already played more than 5 of these decks, so... Hopefully this is the last one. But this is Seraph. I think you kind of get the idea of what this is. Jumpy, jumpy, hunt down and kill the champion demon. Of course, we haven't done that enough already. So whoa, okay. It has room to improve. The core mechanic of it is nice. I would rather them not just kind of swarm you with enemies just for the sake of trying to be cool or hard. But you know, it's one to keep an eye on. Can't say anything yet about the final product because it's in early access. But you can already kind of see what this game is and if you'd like it. If you want to check it out, it's called Seraph. It's on early access. Go ahead and pick it up if you want to support. It's one we'll be keeping an eye out. So, that's it for us, and we'll be back with another game when another early access game comes around for me. So I think that's it. Bye.